Hi everyone. This week I'm thinking a lot about acceptance. And acceptance takes on lots of different forms. So if you read the newsletter, you'll see a few different angles and a quote there. But I just decided for this video this week, I would think about what is something that I have had to work on having acceptance for. And right away, the answer came to me, and then I found this great book. So I'm going to share a little bit from it. But my thing is not being productive enough and just not accepting that there's only so much I can do, or that some days, I don't get as much done as I wanted to. And I'm pretty realistic on a day like today. I have clients all day and two 90-minute Zoom classes I'm teaching on with a leadership group. And so I knew last night, because I've trained myself to look at the next day, that I could have peace about not checking really anything off the list today because I'm busy. I don't have time all day. So that's easy. The part I have a problem with is when I actually finally have an open day to get some stuff done, get to work. I might even have a plan, and then things don't go to plan, which is normal for all of us. And maybe I just had extra high hopes because I'm very optimistic and hopeful. I didn't get as much done as I had hoped that I would. And so trying to work on having acceptance for myself and acceptance that I'm always doing the best I can. And so anyway, this book, Slow Productivity, Cal Newport, love him. He's written some great books. And this one is about slowing down to be productive. And that just immediately resonated with me. But here's the part that I needed, and maybe you do too. This is maybe why I decided to share this. He's talking about just what I just said. I'm not getting enough done. I didn't, I got off track. I forgot to really, I didn't get traction. I didn't dig in, whatever the reason is. This is what he says. So then what we do many times is then we confirm or we decide to work harder, right? So the next day we might really grind ourselves, work hard and long. And he says, because if you're exhausted, you tell yourself you can't be accused of laziness. So then he says, I want to push back on this reaction. Not only is it unsustainable, but it won't in the long run get you any closer to producing work that matters. And that is the point, right? Work that matters, not just work, not just throwing something together, but something that matters. It's okay if your efforts to take longer, sometimes temporarily, lead you off your chosen path. It happens to everyone who has ever tried to accomplish something important. And then he goes on to say, this aspect of working at a natural pace is hard to get right, and you will be disappointed from time to time. Acceptance is available. But the humane response to this reality is obvious. Forgive yourself, and then ask, what's next? I love that. Forgive yourself. Okay, what's next? Let's keep moving, right? Like, okay, that's done. Didn't do that. Didn't produce. Didn't whatever. The didn'ts. I forgive myself. And now what's next? What am I going to do now is the most important thing. So awesome. The key to meaningful work is in the decision to keep returning to the efforts you find important, not in getting everything right every time. Okay, so stop being so hard on yourself. No to Kim and to all of my people out there who might sometimes be in the same boat as me, but forgive yourself and ask what's next. Acceptance for what is, what has been. Keep moving forward. Keep making some progress. And doing it apparently slowly is okay, right? Who knew? Awesome. Have a great week ahead. Talk to you next week.